Hi, I'm Tracy. Welcome to Max's Big Camp Out. I hope you're having a great time. To me, it wouldn't be a camp out if you didn't have s'mores. But instead of getting that fire pit going today, I'm going to show you a new twist on how to make s'mores in kind of a frozen way. We're going to make s'more ice cream pie. So I want to show you my ingredients first. Of course, we start with ice cream, and I actually found s'mores ice cream, which is kind of cool. Instead of marshmallows, we're going to use marshmallow fluff, a little chocolate syrup, and then in our house, we love Reese's Pieces or Reese's Thins as opposed to Hershey bars. So even though we have some Hershey bars, we have chopped up Reese's peanut butter cups instead, and we're going to work those through. And just because we love peanut butter M&Ms. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a graham cracker crust. And you need 3 ingredients for that. You need 1.5 cups of ground graham cracker crumbs, 6 tablespoons of melted butter, and a little bit of cinnamon. So why don't we get that, we can start getting that made. And so we'll just put the graham cracker crumbs in here. Let's do a little bit of cinnamon. I don't measure a lot, so we'll just a little dash. And then we're gonna mix in the butter. And what I've got here is an 8-inch springform pan. You can use 8 or 9-inch. I've got my oven already preheating to 375 degrees. So once we get this all mixed up, we're going to put it in the springform pan, use our fingers to press it down the bottom. Of course, make sure your hands are clean first. And we're going to bake that for 7 minutes. So we're almost ready here. Got to make sure all the graham cracker crumbs are moistened by the butter. And then we're going to put it in the springform pan, just kind of dump it in there. And what I did is I took about 1.5 sleeves of graham crackers and pulverized them in my Cuisinart, my food processor, until they were just all smashed together. And it's pretty easy, it's kind of fun. If you don't have a food processor, you can put them in a big Ziploc bag and just start pounding them. Just be careful you don't make holes in the bag while you're pounding them, because then it'll get all over the place. But I'm just smashing these graham cracker crumbs and butter and cinnamon down. And here we go. We're going to put that in the oven for 7 minutes. And we'll see you a little later today because we got to let this cool down before we put that cold ice cream in. Okay, we're back. Our crust is cooked and cooled. And now it's the fun part. And this is where things can get kind of freeform. So we're going to start by taking ice cream, probably softened a little bit because you want to mush it down. And I think I might have to get some wax paper from the drawer. Maybe my helper can get me some. We're just going to scoop a bunch of ice cream into the bottom of the pie crust. And this is yummy because I'm looking at the marshmallows and stuff in there and the chocolate. Love it. We're going to take, so I've got the ice cream in there, and I'm just going to smash it down to cover the bottom of cover the crust a little bit. We're going to make this in layers. And it's kind of delicious. Well, maybe this didn't work as well as I thought, but that's okay. So at least you get it started. Or you can use a spatula, like a plastic spatula. Rubber spatula is always good. I think we need a little bit more to just cover the bottom as best you can. The next step, of course, that's where we have our fun part. So here we've got a lot of ice cream in the bottom. We're gonna start, let's put a little chocolate down there, a couple things of chocolate. I just cut up a really big Hershey bar. Some Reese's peanut butter cups, the best thing ever. And if you're allergic to peanuts, don't use them. How about some peanut butter M&Ms. To me, peanut butter M&Ms are the best ever on the face of this earth. They're better than peanut, almond, regular, you name it. Chocolate sauce, kind of drizzle, it's fun. I'm using Sanders hot fudge. It isn't warmed up. I don't want it warmed up because that's gonna melt the ice cream. But Sanders hot fudge from Detroit is some of the best stuff ever. Super sweet. Can't wait to lick the spoon when we're done because that's what we do here. And then some marshmallow fluff, because every s'more that I've ever had, I don't like marshmallows, but I like them in s'mores. So we don't have toasted ones here, but I think they try and get a little bit of that toasty flavor in the marshmallows in the ice cream. So that could be fun. And you can put anything in here you want. You could use any ice cream, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. You can put candy. You can make whatever flavor. You could do a Snickers cake. So if you have peanuts and caramel and or caramel M&Ms, you know, mix and match. You can use nuts if you like, or no nuts.
Can you do mousse tracks?
You can make mousse tracks. So mousse tracks means fudge, pieces of fudge, and maybe cookies. Oreo cookies make a great ice cream pie or ice cream cake. I don't know. It depends on what you want to call it. A lot of people debate about what a cake is versus a pie, and I think a pie is because it has a crust. So let's call this an ice cream pie. So yeah, it's sticky. We'll deal with that later. But we're gonna do more ice cream now. More ice cream on top. And we're probably only gonna do 2 layers because this is a lot of stuff. And I think there's someone standing next to me, that would be my husband, who wants to make sure there's a little bit of ice cream left for him to eat later today. Although he probably is also saying, I'll just take that ice cream pie. Because we gotta figure out who's gonna eat it. Maybe I'll bring it into the office after my husband gets his first whacks at it. Let's do one more because I see mini marshmallows in here in this ice cream. So it's okay if the ice cream starts to get melty because we're gonna throw this back in the freezer. This is a great type of dessert to make ahead of time. You can make it a couple days ahead of time before you use it and just keep it in the freezer, and when it's time to bring it out, you want to bring it out probably, I don't know, half hour, 20 minutes before you want to serve it, because it's going to be in your freezer pretty darn hard and a little hard to cut. You're going to need a very strong person with a very big knife to cut it, but that's okay. It's really big scoops of ice cream. But it is going to be delicious. And I can't wait to eat it. It is not going to be low calorie, which is okay, because then we'll just have to have a little extra workout. Oh, sorry, Bob, I'm using all the ice cream. So I'm using a whole gallon, half gallon of ice cream on this. So one last bit. Got that. Gotta scrape it out. Let's thank the makers of Edie's Ice Cream for the inspiration, because I was standing at the freezer aisle looking at all the different types of ice cream, figuring out what I was going to use, if it was chocolate or vanilla. I'm always a chocolate person. And then I saw this S'mores ice cream, and it was on sale. And everyone who knows me knows I like a sale. So this is kind of topping the cake. So maybe do we have to use all of our chocolate? Yeah, we do. Maybe we'll save a couple pieces, but we have to use all of our raisins. Let's just put all of those on top, because this is a Reese's peanut butter ice cream pie. I think we'll do a little marshmallow first, because chocolate sauce drizzling on top is the way to go. But I couldn't find mini marshmallows today, or I could find pastel mini marshmallows, but they were funny flavors and that wouldn't mix very well. So I think we just need regular old marshmallows. So marshmallow fluff works. It's a little sticky, a little pulley, but that's okay. Well, here's a big glob. Someone's gonna like that. But we're almost done. I think we'll top it with chocolate sauce, and then for a little color, our peanut butter M&Ms, and then we'll stick it in the freezer. In a couple hours, when it's all set, we'll pull it out. We'll get it out of the springform pan, and maybe we'll cut a piece and eat some on camera. Do I have any takers? Me. Yeah, everyone in the room here is raising their hands, so I hope you are too. 1 or 2 more of these, and we'll be right back. Yeah. I feel like I'm on the next Food Network star. Anyone watch that show? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Jeez. Marshmallow everywhere. Let's do our hot fudge drizzle. This is, I think, the Sanders milk chocolate. I'm actually pretty partial to the caramel, but maybe a spoonful of caramel and a spoonful of chocolate. That's my idea of heaven. Okay, let's use all that up. And then I'll show you what we've got once we get our M&Ms on. But I think that looks pretty good. What do you think, Bob?
I like it.
He likes it. Okay. A few M&Ms, got to have some color. I like bright color, and I like peanut butter M&Ms. So, I don't know, do I have any blank spots? So here is our peanut butter ice cream pie that we're gonna put in the freezer for a couple of hours. We'll pull it out and see what it looks like. So here is our s'mores ice cream cake. And now, or pie. Now we're gonna cut it. And I think that someone in my house, maybe me, maybe my husband, are going to enjoy this for dessert as part of our camp out. So hope you can make one too. And let's see how that came out. Yum. There we go. Hope you've got a great camp out and you enjoyed all your time and supporting Joel and Nyman Inker's programs for children, and I hope you had fun making your ice cream pie just like I did.